Good evening and welcome to a special live stream tonight as we unveil Vantage. Now, after years and years of being in the crypto space and constantly being asked when we will release a project, the time has come where we're finally going to release a project of our own, and it's Vantage, and it's coming very, very soon. Now, first off, tonight we want to talk a bit about crypto in the broader sense. We want to discuss the altcoin market and why we are so bullish on Vantage and why we think we've designed a game-changing token. But let's talk about crypto more generally. So, for everyone watching that's held altcoins for the past few years, you will know there are serious times where it gets really troubling holding your altcoins. You're down 90% and you're just waiting on that big payday. You're waiting on a big pump to finally sell your token. There's so many problems in crypto. Everyone is bored of projects just promising the world and never really delivering anything they promise. A lot of crypto projects raise loads of money in order to build some dream idea. And unfortunately, that never ever materializes. There's so many pump and dump schemes in crypto. The altcoins and the meme coins have kind of went crazy over the last year or so, with everybody and anyone launching a token, raising a bunch of funds, and then the token generally doesn't perform. The product never performs, there's no real users, there's no revenue, and unfortunately the token eventually just bleeds out, trades down, and there's very little recovery. On top of this, most tokens don't actually have a community. They claim they have a community, but it's just Twitter followers, which are mostly bots, and Telegram followers who are only there to airdrop, farm points or tokens and earn freebies. They're not actually interested in the long-term success of the project. One of the things we've kind of noticed throughout the space is it's just a game of musical chairs. Everybody is waiting on the day where they can sell, and they're hoping to sell before the next person. They're hoping to get out as quick as possible and realize profit and basically dump on everyone else. And there's no long-term mindset. Obviously, we've saw a lot of toxicity that's came from the VC market. VCs invest in tokens early rounds just with the hope of dumping on retail at TGE. That's why so many tokens that launch on centralized exchanges are doomed, because VCs will dump large quantities of tokens the second the token launches. So all that retail buy pressure at TGE just gets dumped on by VCs. And on top of that, I think crypto's kind of forgot that ultimately you invest to make money, and holding an altcoin for 4 or 5 years waiting for that big payday becomes very frustrating. There's a lot of tied up capital, and that capital could be better used in the market. There's a lot of missed opportunities because people are left holding coins that are down 90%, and they just have to hold them until they make profit. So for us, we became frustrated with this, and one of the things I wanted to say is this doesn't change our perception. We still hold loads of altcoins. We're still waiting for the massive bull run leg to kick off, and we're hoping us and everybody that follows us makes a lot of money in their altcoins. However, as we move forward into a different type of market, a market that's going to have tokenized equities, a market that is going to have Wall Street playing a bigger and bigger role, we recognize that a lot of altcoins won't survive the next bear market, because all that really matters is that token pump. And you take that out of the equation, the token is largely irrelevant. There are very few projects out there that would actually survive as a real business. They're just relying on token price. They're relying on the token pumping so that they can sell tokens to the market, and that's how they all make money. And there's a lot of greedy founders in the space. So we wanted to finally, when we were going to launch a project, we wanted to make it something that had potential to last long term. We wanted it to be something that we were proud of, that could make everybody some money, and wasn't just going to pump 100x and then go to zero and no one would ever talk about it again. We wanted something that was going to last and also benefit everyone. And that's what we think we've created with Vantage. But when we talk about crypto, I think it's important to talk more about altcoins, because one of the serious issues I find with altcoins is that there's no reward for loyalty. Even if you earn tokens through staking, the only way to realize any profits is sell those tokens. But if the overall price of the token's down 95%, what's the point in earning an extra 100 tokens when you're down 95%? It makes no odds. Staking rewards paid in the token just creates massive sell pressure, because people are staking, they earn free tokens, and they just dump those tokens. So the token price can never really recover, and that's a major issue with staking in crypto. We saw it with the Borg token, and that's why they changed their business model, because everybody was just earning tokens and dumping them every single month. So there was a constant sell on the chart. So what if there was a better way for crypto? What if you could hold your token and earn yield from your altcoin every month, like a dividend paying stock? But instead of earning tokens, you earn dollars, Tether. You earn USDT every single month. That would mean that if the token pumped 50% or dumped 50%, it wouldn't really matter, because you were earning for holding that token. It encourages loyalty. It encourages people to think long term. Tokens that are community funded and bootstrapped typically do a lot better, because there's a belief around them. And that's one thing that meme coins did really well, was they created that sense of belonging by having quite a fair and open funding mechanism. On top of this, we believe that yield shouldn't be based on the token performance. So a lot of staking rewards are based on the actual underlying token. So if you stake a token like Solana and you earn 8% yield, but if Solana drops 20% in the time you're staking it, you're still underwater. So even though you've earned some free tokens, you're still down, and that makes no sense. Yield should not be based on the underlying token performance, just like dividends in a stock is based on the company's revenue and profit. It's not based on the share price. So we think we've tackled all of these problems in crypto with Vantage, and that's why we are finally launching a project. Vantage will invest in a diverse range of assets across the economy. So it's not crypto based, it's not FX based, it's a mixture of everything. And Vantage will rebalance and manage the pool of capital every single month. Some of the strategies we will be using have been tested for years, and the average returns are between 5 and 10%. It's 100% hands off. All you need to do is buy the token, stake it, and then you get paid in USDT every single month. The pool is entirely managed, and you earn a dividends every month, and it doesn't matter what the token price does. I mean, if the token price goes up 100x, happy days, every token holder is in profit and they can sell their tokens. But if the token price drops, it doesn't matter, because the funds used are invested in diverse assets, not just in crypto. And that means the returns have nothing tied to the token price. So you can become price agnostic. You can literally not ever look at the token price as long as you're earning your yield every month. And that's what we think is the game changer for Vantage. It's diversified, so it's not exposed just to one market. We know a bear market's coming in crypto. You can listen to any influencer you want that tells you that the bear market won't come because of institutions. There is a bear market coming, and it's probably coming sooner than most people think. And we want to be able to make money in any market, and that's what Vantage is designed to do. The returns are paid monthly. Our goal is to deliver through Vantage the best possible returns. So we're not guaranteeing 5 or 10%, but we're also not capping the upside returns either. Every month we'll report on the overall AUM, the overall returns, and the earnings per token. very much like a dividend stock. Our goal was to create a token that actually benefits you for holding it. We want people to earn passive income. Passive income is the key to wealth long term. These massive 100x coins are amazing in the moment, but you end up investing in 10, 15, 20 of them to find that one that makes 100x. What if you could just put your money to work, sit back and just earn passively? That is a much more attractive proposition. The longer you hold, the more monthly returns you receive. You earn every single month a share of the overall profits. There's no big unlocks. So with our token, it's 100% unlock at TGE. There's no VCs, no one gets in cheaper than the private sales that we're doing. So there's no massive whale that's going to scoop up loads of supply and dump it. And even if they did, it doesn't matter, because selling the token means there's less people staking, which means there's less people earning profits every month. So even if the token goes down, it actually benefits people holding. The AUM will grow every single month. So every month, the total profit from all AUM gets reinvested into the fund. So Vantage will go up by 10% of the profit from the previous month every single month. That means that your overall returns, if the percentage stayed the same, would go up month on month. On top of that, token sales, token volume, trading fees from the Vantage token will all be added to the pot, so that AUM can grow quite quickly. If we look at the tokenomics, you can see that we're not selling a massive amount of supply. This isn't a massive cash raising fund. We want to raise enough that we can generate solid returns for every token holder. Our job here isn't to maximize the token sales early on, because we believe this token is going to grow in value over the long term. So rather than selling loads of tokens really cheap now, we believe we can sell a small amount of supply and people can buy it on the open market at a much higher price. And that benefits token holders long term, because the more money from token sales just gets added to the AUM every month. And when we forecast the returns, we have everybody breaking even within the first 12 months. That means for a $1,000 investment, you should be able to break even within 12 months. Now, obviously, nothing's guaranteed. There is no guarantee of returns. Nothing is financial advice in this stream, but based on 8% a month, which we think we can achieve from Vantage and its diversified investment strategies, we will have everybody breaking even within 12 months, and thereafter you are in pure profit. So you just earn indefinitely. And on top of that, you still hold your tokens. So you can still go and sell your tokens at any point. We've created Vantage to be steady and reliable. We want it to deliver monthly returns in the easiest possible manner. All you need to do is hold and stake your token, and then you earn rewards every month. And we pay it in USDT to make it as simple as possible, to reduce sell pressure on the token, but also so that you can then go and use those funds for whatever you want. The break even in 12 months obviously just gives you that peace of mind that after that you are in pure profit. And with the AUM ever increasing, it means you're part of a bigger and bigger fund. At the start, it's going to be around 400k, but we plan to scale that to about $1 million as quick as possible. And on top of that, we have other investment plans for the fund, so that long term we build up a safety net. We might invest in gold, Bitcoin, silver, things that will not go through sustained periods of negative returns. Stocks and equities, they're probably going to go through a big bear market as well. We believe Bitcoin and gold might be a safety net war chest that we build up over time, and that just gives everyone that holds the token a bit of security long term. So what happens now? Well, this week we will be launching the first fundraising round. There's a CC Pro round, and then the public sale will be on Thursday. It's a website. You just go to it, connect your wallet, and then you buy as many tokens as you want. TGE will be in Q3 this year. But while we're waiting for TGE, the funds will be earning income, so that by the time TGE happens and token holders actually earn their rewards, the pot will have already grown substantially. And like I said, it's 100% unlock at TGE, so you can stake and earn your monthly returns straight away. We've seen so many bad examples in crypto over the past few years. We've saw founders just massively take money out the market. We've saw altcoins that you could be holding for 4 or 5 years, earning nothing, just waiting on that one big payday. And of course, we've seen the change in the market. We firmly believe that tokenized stocks are going to bring a change to the market, and that means that there's going to be dividend paying stocks on chain. So we think this is the first of its kind. It's going to be a dividend paying fund. The fund's managed and reported on every month, and you can earn your share by holding the token. Now, a lot of people kind of imagined that we were going to do something like a meme coin or something that was going to pump massively, go 100x. The reason we've wanted to build something a bit different is so that it's got that long-lasting appeal. This could be running for the next 10 years. With a 100x meme coin, it's probably going to die within months. This is designed so that it'll run and just pay people passively into perpetuity. The pre-sale is going to take place on Solana. The reason we've chose that as well is because obviously we know a lot of people that follow us use Swissborg, so sending USDT on the Solana chain is really easy. All you need is a Phantom wallet. Makes it really easy to get involved and, of course, purchase the tokens when the sale goes live. Now, the way it works every month is we just take the total profits from the fund, from Vantage. We take off 10%, which gets reinvested in the fund, and then everything else gets evenly split between all token holders. And that includes ourselves. There's no management fee. There's no withdrawal fees. You can sell whenever you want. And that's why we've chosen to do it with a token. We're basically using crypto for what it was designed for. We're going to democratize the access to it. So anyone can buy into this by just holding any amount of tokens. You could buy for as little as $100, and that means that anyone can access Vantage. They can hold the tokens, they can earn. There's no withdrawal fees. You can unstake whenever you want. You can sell your tokens whenever you want. You can, if the token price goes up 10x, you could just take your tokens, sell them, and then hope that maybe one day the price comes back down. We've also made it so after the first couple of rounds, anyone want to buy the token has to do it on the open market. And the reason for that is that it then benefits the overall fund. You don't automatically reinvest your profits each month. You need to go and buy on the open market. And the reason for that is that will benefit the fund because all token sales and the revenue generated from them can actually go into the AUM. And that's how we get to that $1 million quicker, which benefits all token holders long term. The pre-sales are taking place this week. and then we're going to deploy the capital with Vantage straight away. So it will be invested in a diverse number of assets, and it will start earning straight away. The reason we've delayed TGE is just to give the fund time to start generating profits, reinvest 100% of the profits, and then when the first month of rewards comes around, the AUM will be much higher. So we expect TGE to be within 90 days, 100% unlock, and the token will be trading on DEXs as well. So if you want to just sell when TGE happens, anyone's more than welcome to do that. But the biggest reason for this token was just so that everybody wins. We earn the exact same as everybody else. We get paid per token just like everyone else. So we divide the profits from the fund by token holders, and we are included in that. So there's no massive amounts of money coming out. Everything we raise goes into the fund and it earns passively. And that's the biggest benefit for everyone. Overall, we are super bullish on this week. We're going to launch the public sale later this week. We'll drop the date on socials. But it's really easy to take part. Like I say, it's on Solana. You just need Tether, USDT, and a Phantom wallet to connect to the website. Then purchase the tokens, and then you'll get the tokens dropped in your wallet after TG in the next 90 days. The fund gets put straight to work, and everyone will be able to stake on a specially designed website after TG and start earning returns every single month. We're pretty confident in the returns level. Breaking even in 12 months is something we're going to aim to do, and that just means that everybody's then risk-free, but they're also in 100% profit. And any funds raised through trading fees, token sales, all that gets reinvested as well. So we're hugely bullish. I think this is what crypto's crying out for, is actual altcoins that pay you like a dividend holding stock. The problem in crypto right now is that so many are just value extractions. So people are just raising loads of money just to spend it, and it never actually develops into a decent product. We think we've got a really strong product. We think the token will do very well off the back of that, and I do think the token price will do well as well, which will lead to some buying and selling and some trading, which will be great. So Georgios asks how many tokens will be in circulation. It's probably going to only be about 10%, but we don't plan on inflating the supply in circulation much at all. The token isn't necessarily about trading, it's about buying and holding. So we don't need massive amount of supply trading. Plus, that's not how we see most people making money from it. We don't see a lot of people wanting to sell the token. The actual whole point is buying, holding, and earning passively every single month. So circulating supply shouldn't matter too much. The more people that sell the token, the more money everybody that holds is going to earn every month, because there'll be less staked to share the entire pot. So yeah, up or down, it doesn't really matter to Vantage at all. And then the investments, we have various strategies. Vantage has various strategies how they're going to put that money to work. It'll be based on where we can get the most returns, and of course being diversified and kind of as low risk as possible as well. So there's loads of different strategies we've got that we're going to utilise to try and capitalise on different changing markets. And I think the fact that it's diversified, it's not just crypto, it's not FX, it's not just one or the other, it's diversified across the whole kind of economy. That's going to give us a lot of advantages, especially as we shift from bull market to bear market. Other assets will go through different bull and bear cycles as well. So we've got a lot of tools at our disposal to make the most of it. So overall, we are hugely bullish on Vantage. It's coming this week. The pre-sale will be live this week. CC Pro members, our community, if you're not familiar, are getting first access. So if you do want first access to the Vantage token, you need to be in CC Pro. But the public sale will be this week. We expect it to sell out pretty quickly. And yeah, we're going to put those funds to work. We will be reporting every single month on the AUM growth, the returns, and of course the earnings per token. And yeah, we should have more updates coming very soon as well. We will drop the public sale link on all our socials. So if you want to get involved, you just need USDT on Solana network. Best place to get involved is through CC Pro first. And that's all. So thanks very much for tuning in. We hope everyone's buzzing to get involved and start earning some passive income from an altcoin that doesn't depend on the market. We'll be back later this week with more information, more links. But like I say, if you want any more information, get in CC Pro and we will see you very soon. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you again later.